In week 1, we examined the importance of having a clear district vision for supporting teaching and learning with technology. In week 2, we're coming back to that idea using a systems thinking lens. In your assignment this week, you'll examine how the vision for technology integration is currently being supported in your school or district. Then you'll brainstorm ideas for how technology vision could be further strengthened and supported. So we're going to be using a systems map. You'll find the template on this page. So just click here to download that template. Once that template is downloaded, you should be able to find it on your taskbar and open it up. So here's the template, and we're looking at it. You've got some directions on the top that are going to ask you to first look at the diagram. So we're looking at your system for leadership and vision. So your vision being the vision for technology and learning. And these are all the aspects of vision. So all kind of the interacting components of vision that an organization might try to think about. So then we're going to take these individually, knowing that they interact and overlap with one another, and we're going to kind of pull them apart. So you'll be thinking in this assignment about what you're currently doing and what you could be doing for each of those bubbles, each of those interacting bubbles. And my mouse kind of got away from me there, so sorry about that. So they're color-coded. So you've got processes for initiating and sustaining innovative educational technologies, processes and structures that support database decision-making, structures for technology planning, programs and funding that support shared technology vision, and methods of communicating vision for technology integration. So you're thinking about what you're doing and what you could be doing. And I've placed an example in here for you to look at. So for instance, in your district, you might currently be having some technology vendor presentations. So we had 2 technology vendor presentations last year. After school, teachers could attend and give feedback on whether or not the software would be useful for their students. And then extending that idea is what you do in the column to the right. So what we could potentially do, here's what we're doing, here's what we could do. We could schedule monthly guest speakers to introduce new technologies or creative ways to use existing technologies for student learning. Now, I could even go further with that and say, that some of those speakers could be, people who are already teachers in the building, faculty that we already have, who maybe have innovative practices in their classroom that aren't shared practices across the building, that could become shared practices if they were to present those practices to others and share them so that others would have that knowledge too. So what could we be doing to sustain educational technology, innovative educational technology, support it, and make it grow even further? So many of you are familiar with the State Technology Conference, which is affiliated with the National Technology Conference. So KISTE is our State Technology Conference, affiliated with ISTE. And you might say each year our building tech rep, and maybe that's you, gets to go to the state conference. So that's great. And if you do a bunch of sharing when you come back, that's even better. So how could we extend that? So in the column to the right, maybe we could send grade level representatives to KISTE, and then maybe as sort of a pay it forward or pay it back, we could have them report to the teams, their grade level teams when they returned, or if it's middle or high school, have them report to their departments when they return. So you're going to do that as you move through. I don't know what's going on with my mouse. As you move through each of these sections, what you're currently doing and what you could do. And, frankly, in some of these instances, you might say, I'm not sure we're doing anything. And so you can say that in the column on the left, but then under the potential column, what are some things that you could be doing to get your vision for technology, integration, implementation out there so that people know what's happening, what we all believe in, how it should be done. Okay? So if you have any questions about this assignment, don't hesitate to contact me. After you're done filling this in, you should save it with a new name, include your last name in the new name. So you can call it just Systems Map and your last name. That would be fine. Make sure you close the file before you attach the file. That's important. Sometimes the file will get corrupted if you leave it open and try to attach it. All right. Ellen Madden signing off. Contact me with questions.